Since Ryan Reynolds originally started as a comedian, we at Comedy Central only thought it would be appropriate to raise a toast in his honor for his 19 years of acting. Almost 2 decades ago, Reynolds stepped into the limelight as a Hollywood actor. He was only 15 at the time, but he already landed a spot in the famous television network. Ever since in his youth, I, along with countless others, have watched him grow through his roles on stage, and we all knew his name wouldn't be easily forgotten. In recent years, you have seen Ryan Reynolds play the witty, down-to-earth secretary in The Proposal, or the silver-staking vampire slayer in Blade Trinity. If you were to look up his resume, you'd find movies on every genre. If you were to blindly choose a film which Reynolds was a starring actor, you wouldn't be disappointed with your choice. Like a chameleon adapts to his surroundings, Reynolds becomes his characters. I hope you would all agree that Reynolds has accomplished a lot in his life. Among all these achievements, Reynolds has been awarded Sexiest Man Alive, stated by People magazine, and also has been recognized for his donation of money and also time for his charity towards Parkinson's disease. Reynolds is known to be a pretty modest person, but a person with confidence also. I found a quote he once said in IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, "And I have a discipline that served me very well in my career, and it's gotten stronger as I've gotten older, and I've always felt if I don't have a natural knack for it, that I'll just out-discipline the competition if I have to, and work harder than everybody else." This ambiguous attitude reflects the energy he brings to his roles and really adds to the viewer's enjoyment of the movie. This shows that he is not just there for the money, but for his passion of his career. I feel there isn't anyone that has worked harder or has deserved success more than Reynolds has. When Reynolds was growing up in Vancouver, British Columbia, he always knew that acting was his calling. He started his career off helping to develop an improv comedy group called Yellow Snow, and eventually made his way up the totem pole in acting in his community. Youth stars always last, and Reynolds was one of them, stated by Carbonia in paragraph 3. But the first steps were rough for him, and after that time passed with no gigs, Reynolds went back to his average teenage life, waiting tables and working at his parents' grocery store. Nothing was given to him for free, and Reynolds never had a rich lifestyle growing up as a kid, but he made do with what he had. Reynolds once said that "I've never taken acting classes, but I knew I could do it based on the skill which I have lied to my parents on a regular basis." He knew that he was good, and with time that he would become even better. This is stated by IMDb again. Reynolds never gave up on his hopes and dreams. He advanced his education at Kowloon College, where he eventually dropped out to pursue his acting career. Reynolds' lucky break was soon to come, though it was camouflaged with misfortune. And after running into a fellow Vancouver actor named Chris William Martin, the two set off to Los Angeles to further pursue their dreams. The first night getting there, Reynolds' car was stripped of everything of value, including his doors, but this didn't stop him. He drove around with no doors on his vehicle for the next 4 months, sleeping in cheap LA motels, hoping for the break to become a big star. And Ryan did what a lot of us wouldn't have done. He was between a rock and a hard place, and he pushed through it. He was one fish of many in the sea, and it was his adaptive attitude that helped him get the worm of a new life. And here is the man of the hour himself, Mr. Ryan Reynolds, to complete the roast and to give an insight into his life a little bit more. Here's my audience.
Look at the chest hair.